But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't.
I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. Yeah. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through.
Floyd Mayweather might finally be open to fighting Roy Jones Jr., but only under his own rules. That means no official fight, no risk to his perfect 50-0 record, and sticking to the exhibition style he's used since retiring. But Roy Jones isn't okay with that. In a recent interview, he clearly said, "I don't want no exhibition. I want a real fight. Why are we playing around? We're both fighters. Exhibitions are for playing. I'm not here to play."
So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're going to have some respect. Because if you want to get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
Jones made it clear, if he's going to fight Mayweather, it has to be a real, professional fight. It must be officially scored and go on both their records. He's not willing to compromise. In the same interview, he said, "If you want to fight, let's go. I'm not causing trouble. I have my opinion, but if someone has a problem with that, I'm ready to settle it whether it's in the ring or anywhere else."
It's cool too. I got opinions, and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open. Ready to go. It's called.
Jones's demand challenges how Mayweather has handled his career since retiring in 2017. After beating Conor McGregor, Floyd has only done exhibition fights, nothing official that could affect his record.
The Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You got to respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go up on top there? No. He just didn't stop, right?
These exhibitions are planned carefully. They're not official, so Floyd's legacy, record, and money are all safe. He has often said he's not a professional fighter anymore, just an entertainer. But by demanding a real, sanctioned fight, Roy Jones is pushing Floyd to either fight for real or back out.
Today, when you just asked him, you just said like the critics are talking about it. You just squatted something. So no, but it's good for boxing. So we had that conversation.
Bro, we have me and Roy having a conversation, man.
Everybody's loving it though. They loving it though. What do you think about this the whole scenario?
Them going back and forth?
Yeah.
It's just fighters, man.
You think they should get it on? You think Floyd can get his weight up and they should make
I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do that.
The boxing world has had mixed reactions. In a recent interview, veteran boxer Bernard Hopkins was asked who would win if Jones and Mayweather fought. Hopkins replied, "It depends on who throws more punches." When shown a video Mayweather posted of Roy's knockout losses, Hopkins said those clips just showed a tough moment in Roy's career. He added that it's common for fans to laugh at fighters when they're down.
Floyd and Roy, Floyd is making fun of him that he got knocked out and all this stuff. What do you think about that situation? Who is the better fighter in their prime?
Look, in their prime, I mean, I gotta give it up to both guys, but I mean, look, we're retired, man. Let's keep this fighting thing for the young bucks, you know.
But you fought Floyd, you fought him, so you know, you know firsthand, you know his talent. But Roy in his prime, when he was like Superman, before the knockouts, before everything,
he was a beast. He was a beast.
Hopkins said it's wrong to mock a fighter when he's hurt. Even though Roy beat him in 1993, Hopkins still respects him. He praised Roy's unique style and long winning career. He said Roy's victories and talent in his prime are more important than his few losses. His success shines brighter than his defeats.
He did a great job, but he did it for himself, and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept, because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, fighting the right people at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money, and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport. Because now everybody wants to fight, stay under.
Oscar De La Hoya gave his opinion too. In an interview, he said he's not involved in the drama, but thinks the tension may come from the struggles of retiring from boxing. He said emotions can take over, especially when watching younger fighters rise. He agreed Roy speaks his mind and said Floyd will always protect his name. Floyd is Floyd. he'll defend himself till the end, Oscar added.
Mayweather Jr.'s whole career, you see a perfect career, incredible fights, no losses. But what you won't see is any time in his career where he was as good and as dominant at his peak as Roy Jones Jr. was. Roy Jones Jr. was one of the best fighters, pound for pound, #1 fighter in the sport of boxing for over a decade, and he deserves respect for that. Now, specifically about what Floyd Mayweather Jr. had to say,
boxing champion Claressa Shields also shared her thoughts while training for her next title defense. She told Fight Hub TV that the beef between Mayweather and Jones doesn't surprise her. Beef is beef. People don't like each other, she said. Floyd posted that knockout clip of Roy, and now it's real beef. When asked how they should handle it, she laughed and said, "Just let them fight. That's how I solve all my beef too." Antonio Tarver, who gave Roy his first professional loss, also weighed in. He said both fighters have great careers, but he never saw Floyd as unbeatable. Roy was unbeatable until he met me, Tarver said. He believes Jones was once viewed as unstoppable, in a way that Floyd never quite was.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao. Of course. That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game. Yeah, but in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever. Of course. When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look,
Manny Pacquiao also joined the conversation when asked about Roy versus Floyd. He praised Roy's speed and strength. In his prime, Roy was something else, Manny said. When asked if Roy could knock out Floyd, Pacquiao said, "I think so." His comment added more heat to the already intense debate, especially given his own history with Mayweather.
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right? Yes. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you very
Can we
much.
get a shout out for Team Lockville?
By knockout.
You agree with me? Roy Jones is in his prime. Man, like, fast, footwork, strong.
It's now clear, Roy Jones Jr. isn't just asking for a real fight, he's demanding it. He wants the fight to be official, judged, and added to both their records. So far, Mayweather hasn't agreed. He continues to mock Jones and talk about fighting him, but he hasn't stepped out of the exhibition space.
Where would you mentioned Floyd, where would you put him in the rankings? Mayweather, where would you put him in?
Who?
If you don't respect Muhammad Ali, how can I respect you?
Roy's condition is meant to push Mayweather out of his comfort zone and into a real professional fight. But will Floyd actually accept? Or will he keep avoiding a real challenge? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more boxing updates.